Sorry about this part of my face being kind of washed out. My lighting is apparently weird. So those of you who know me on Facebook probably have noticed the fact that I reached another milestone with my project. I guess, well, technically I reached a milestone? It's the milestone I've had in my head of being what I wanted to be at the 1 year mark. Unfortunately, my graph just didn't seem to match up with that, so I'm technically still 2 weeks off. But anyway, I figured since it's a milestone, might as well release another update video. Am I going to be announcing my project? No. And in fact, the thing I'm announcing, probably going to annoy some people. So you may have noticed in the most recent update, I technically did 6 to 8 weeks worth of work in one night because of the thing I was working on crashing and having to redo it again. You may wonder, well, why haven't I been doing that more often? The reason for that is when I originally had set my weekly goals, I set them to a point that seemed attainable, but still a little lofty. This was to make it so I had a big grand goal in front of me, but at the same point, I had something also that was easy to attain. This is why I had the lower goal and the higher goal. The lower goal was something I could easily make and would have honestly been kind of happy with. The higher goal was something that sounded awesome, but I honestly didn't think I would reach. I actually have a few more goals I want to set now, seeing where I am now, and they might make it into the next update. Also, the only reason I even gave myself weekly goals to begin with was to make sure I had something to measure my progress on a weekly basis. Back when I was cooking, it was whether or not I cook something. Now it's whether or not I achieve my weekly goal. And the final reason is because, well, work on my project usually goes a little bit like this. Okay, Saturday morning. Time to work on my project. Wait. That doesn't work. There's no reason that shouldn't work. Let me just call someone real quick. Hey dude, yeah, I have a problem. This should work, right? No? Why not? Whatever, they don't know anything. Okay, this is stupid. You should work. Why don't you work? There's not a single reason that shouldn't work. Maybe if I just do this... Still doesn't work. I'm a failure. Project is a waste of time. What am I doing with myself? Well, might as well do something else with my time. Seven Islands? What the heck am I playing? When did I build swans? Oh, there's a guardian. No.
I'm going to obliterate you and the rest of this planet myself with my own...
Okay, Mr. White Border Brainstorm, it's time to introduce you to Mr. Sharpie. That's it! And finally, I end up getting some work done. So as you can see, it's not that I'm completely and totally wasting my time. Sometimes this project is just difficult. I was gonna get into it a little bit more, but I think I might wait till November to talk about things. And because of that, I have some bad news. Some of you have already talked about this, but I haven't really made it public. But come November 20th, I'm not going to be done with this project. Like I've said, I've reached the goal. It's just the fact that apparently that goal wasn't enough. I will still announce what I've been working on November 20th. I just won't be releasing it because, frankly, I can't. But even then, I don't think I'm going to release everything about the project on November 20th. I think I'm going to wait for the new year, which will make sense when it comes. So when am I going to be done with my project? Honestly, it might take another year. I just don't know. Luckily with this milestone I hit, it will make things a little easier moving forwards, primarily because there's less things to do. But depending on how things go when I review it, who knows, it might even end up taking longer. That's the really hard part. I have no clue how long it's going to take to review this. While putting the final touches on it will be actually fairly easy to measure, the reviewing is not a clue. But, I mean, progress is being made, so I guess I can't really complain. And on the off chance that people are frustrated with this news, believe me when I say I'm more frustrated. I have been working on this for a long time, and I thought November 20th would come and I'd be done. But I may not even be halfway done at that point. If you're annoyed, think of how I feel. It's actually kind of discouraging. But as they say, the show must go on. I'm gonna keep working on it, however long it takes. The good news is, once I announce what I'm working on November 20th, I'll be able to give a lot more detailed updates. Until then, I hope you like graphs. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm actually recording this the Sunday I released the announcement, so I'm very tired because I didn't sleep well last night because I wanted to make sure I got all this done and everything. So I'm going to go to bed, and I will talk to you later.